everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another video in the Cyber Week edit. I am so excited to bring you this video because I am going to be bringing you some amazing early Black Friday discounts from one of my favorite retailers, River Island. Now, I'm sure you guys know that I am such a big fan of River Island. I feel like it's safe to say that River Island are one of my favorite high street retailers. They do such high quality pieces. They have a real mix of like trend with like classic items. I absolutely adore their pieces, and I have some items in my wardrobe from River Island that have literally lasted me years and years and years. I would definitely say some of my favorite wardrobe staples have been at River Island pieces, and I'm so excited that they are kicking off the Black Friday savings with some amazing early discounts. So currently on River Island you can get 15% off if you spend £50, 20% off if you spend £80, and 25% off if you spend £200 or more, and that is site-wide. Site-wide, which is just absolutely insane. Such amazing savings, and I love the fact that they've given you a little bit of like a tiered system. You can kind of pick and choose what saving is best for you depending on how much you want to splurge on, how much you want to invest in, and what you want to treat yourself to. And I feel like for so early on in the Black Friday savings, that is so amazing. River Island always go ham. They always go early and they always go ham with their Black Friday deals, so I know it's not going to be getting any better than that. So if you are wanting to shop River Island this Black Friday, now is the time to do so. These sales started on Friday, so you probably would have already seen a few pieces on my Instagram and on my newsletter that I am loving from River Island. So make sure you are subscribed to my newsletter if you want to be the first to know every single daily deal that is happening at the moment. I will leave a link down below. I will also leave a link to River Island's landing page if you just want to go and check out the new section, have a little bit of a browse yourself, have a bit of a peruse and see what takes your fancy. But I thought I would show you some of my favorite pieces from River Island, both old and new, some really gorgeous new pieces, and some items that have really stood the test of time, some great things to invest in this Black Friday. So let's jump straight into the video and I can show you what to pick up from River Island this Black Friday. I'm going to start with probably my favourite new in item from River Island, and this ticks so many of my boxes. You guys will know I am such a huge fan of jumper dresses. If you watched my new look Black Friday edit, you'll know jumper dresses are just what I live in at this time of year. I find them so comfy, so easy to wear, so easy to style. Exhibit A, Exhibit B. I absolutely adore them, and when I saw this jumper dress on River Island, I could not put it into my basket any quicker. I absolutely fell in love with this. It's this really gorgeous like creamy biscuit colour cable knit jumper dress, and I just fell in love with it for so many reasons. Number one, the cable knit aspect I just think is so cute. It's a little bit different. I don't have anything in my wardrobe like this. I've got this dress that I'm wearing now, which is much like creamier, a bit more yellowy in tone and is short. This is a long full length version, which I much prefer. I personally find them a lot comfier, a lot cozier, and so much easier to style. I really love the fact that it had the cable knit. I just think a cable knit design is so classic and really elevated. I always find that whenever I'm wearing cable knits, I always get so many compliments. People always ask where they're from, and they're the kind of design that does not date. Like, it's not a trend item, it's a classic design, which I absolutely adore. I also love the fact that it had this gorgeous roll neck, so it's going to be super cozy and super comfy for all of your winter styling. And I just feel like there's so many design details on this dress that really elevate it. Like, this to me actually looks like it's come from Reese. It looks like it cost a lot more money than it actually did, and I love little things like the fact that the cable knit carries on the sleeves. I feel like it's a really great way of showing that like they've really put a lot of thought into the design of this dress. So this is one of those dresses that I feel like I am just going to live in the winter months. It's so cozy, it's so comfy, and it's the perfect styling piece for autumn, winter. So I'll link this down below because I think this is probably my favorite item from the haul. Definitely one to invest in at this Black Friday. Oh my goodness me, this dress is just ticking so many boxes. Look how stunning that is. I absolutely adore the length. I feel like it's a really perfect length for like little boots. If you wanted to, you could layer up with knee-high boots and have that like overlap, so it really like elongates your body. I love the cable knit detail on it. I think it's just such a stunning design, and it's like a really high quality cable knit as well. I've just rolled the roll neck an extra amount away from my face so it's not too claustrophobic, but I really love how like cozy cozy and comfy it is. And as I said, I love the fact that the cable knit is like continued on at the sleeves. I think it's a really, really great way of elevating the dress and making it look so much more expensive. It really does look like a designer-esque dress. I'm so in love. I think this is going to be the kind of thing I'm going to live in this autumn, winter, and definitely the kind of thing to make the most of during the Black Friday sales. And whilst I was adding that dress into my basket, River Island knew what they were doing. They suggested me this cardigan and I literally gasped. I could not believe it because it is a matching cardigan to the jumper dress. And I've seen a lot of much higher price pointed brands doing this, like Max Mara, Match, even Karen Millen, and I've never seen it on a high street retailer because I feel like it's something that is really clearly got a lot of design detail thought through. It's usually a little bit more expensive, so for River Island to be able to produce a high street version of it is just so exciting. So this is a completely matching full length cardigan to the jumper dress, and I don't think I could ever feel as put together as I do in these two pieces together. They just complement each other so beautifully and you look like you have spent thousands of pounds on your outfit when in actual fact they were all high street items. So to be able to pick up something like this for not only a high street price point but in the Black Friday savings is just absolutely insane. So if I was you, I would run, not walk, to pick up the matching cardi and jumper dress set because I am just in love. Oh my goodness me. Look at this. Does this not scream Chloe? I literally think this looks designer. This looks so expensive, so elevated and so elegant. I am absolutely in love with it. It really does look like it has come straight from Net-a-Porter, straight from Farfetch, from Chloe. It's just absolutely stunning. I love the fact that the cable continues onto the sleeves of the cardigan. Love the fact that it's got this like big collared kind of lapel type detail that like runs all the way down. Again, it makes it look so much more expensive. I've seen loads of different like designer-esque brands doing that. So for a high street brand to do it, it's just absolutely insane. And I love the fact that the cardigan's actually a bit more full length than the dress. I feel like sometimes full length jumper dresses can drown you a little bit, so I love the fact that the dress just shows a little bit of leg, a little bit of ankle, whilst the cardigan is just like fully wrapping you up and just, oh, it looks so stunning. So stunning. I cannot believe the price of this. I feel like River Island actually just do co-ords so well in winter, in summer, in autumn, in spring. I always love shopping their co-ords, so I will leave a link to just their co-ords down below in case they do anything similar to this, because I always feel like a co-ord just looks so elegant, it looks so elevated, like you obviously look so pulled together because it's a completely matching outfit. But this, oh my word, you guys are going to want to run, not walk, to pick this up because I am absolutely in love. Now, speaking of cardigans, if there's one item that I feel like River Island does so well, it's their cardis. I absolutely adore them. I have quite a few in my wardrobe now. Do you guys remember the like camel coloured one with a geometric print? You literally sold that out immediately after I showed it to you. I wonder if it's still in stock actually. I might link it down below just in case it's still in stock so you guys can shop it. But a new cardigan that I kind of realised was missing from my collection. That's something I always talk about when it comes to Black Friday shopping, is making sure that you're filling gaps in your wardrobe and not just buying things for buying things' sake. And if there's one colourway that I've really been missing with my kind of like cozy, comfy cardis, it's black. And I actually can't believe that I don't have a black cardigan because you guys know how much I adore black in autumn, winter. It's just so classy, it's so elegant, it's so easy to style. So when I saw this really gorgeous like black long line cardigan, I could not resist. Sorry, it's going to make the camera go really weird, but I could not resist it. And I actually already have this cardigan in like a kind of mauvey purple colorway, if you guys will remember, and I absolutely adore that one. I've actually gotten quite a lot of wear out of it already because it's just so comfy, so cozy, but it's actually quite smart looking. I think it's because of this kind of like collar detail that it has. It's got this like collar, the cuffs are kind of like rolled up. Again, it looks a lot more expensive than it actually is, and it looks a lot smarter than it feels. It feels so comfy to wear, but it looks so elevated with like a long line jumper dress, maybe some boots, something really comfortable but still so smart and elegant. And I absolutely love that. And I think those are the best kind of pieces to pick up from River Island that look more elevated than they actually feel to wear. That is my favourite way to shop in the Black Friday sale. So I'll leave this linked down below, as well as to the other colourways, because they have some really gorgeous other colours and some stunning cardigans to shop in the Black Friday sales. Well, I hope you're ready for this dress to be styled up with a lot of the pieces that featured in this video, but just goes to show how versatile it is. And do you know what this actually goes to show? It's just how different a vibe of an outfit can change with just one item. All I've done is changed up the cardigan with this jumper dress underneath, and it just looks so different. I love the monochromatic vibe. It's so beautiful. The black next to the white is stunning, and as I said, this cardigan looks so elevated, so elegant. It looks really, really smart, but still feels just as comfy, just as cozy as the white cable knit one. I really, really like it. This one is a little bit undersized, actually. I would say if you want it a little bit more like oversized, loose, and kind of baggy, to size up 1 or 2. I think I got this in a medium, if I remember correctly, but all the sizes will be linked down below, along with the links to each item. But I just absolutely adore this. I feel like everyone needs a black long line cardigan in their wardrobe, and I'm so happy to have finally filled that gap while still being able to pick it up in the Black Friday savings. Seeing as though I promised to show old and new, this is the camel geometric print cardigan, and I have worn this so much. This is like the perfect sling over cardi. Do you know what this is to me? This is like yummy mummy goes to pick up the kids from school. Like, you know, when you just want something quick to throw over your shoulders to like give you that extra layer of warmth. You maybe just wearing like leggings and a black roll neck. This is the kind of thing I chuck over the top, and it looks so elevated and so elegant. I absolutely adore it. Again, it's so comfy, it's so cozy, and I've had so many compliments on this, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they have brought this back in stock for you guys so that we can sell it out again this Black Friday. Okay, so I thought I would just show you how I have been styling up this cardigan, how I've been wearing it so much, because as you can see, this is literally the simplest outfit. I have a pair of black M&S leggings on, black riding boots, and a black roll neck, but with this cardi over the top, oh, it's so elegant. I absolutely adore it. What you could also do as well is you could wear it fully kind of done up and belt it. I think that would also look really, really lovely, but it just goes to show how easy it is to wear like a really simple outfit and elevate it with something that's not even that expensive. So this is definitely one to try and pick up in the Black Friday savings if you can. Absolutely adore River Island's cardis. They are just my favourites. They are definitely worth investing in it during the savings. Now, if there's one thing that I love that River Island does, it's repeating its patterns and reusing its prints for different items across the board. So as well as that cardigan, they've also brought out the geometric print in a really gorgeous jumper, and this I just fell in love with. They've clearly realised that we love that kind of geometric style, and I've definitely noticed a lot of brands doing that this autumn winter, the kind of like geometric, very like totem inspired kind of a vibe, and this to me looks so totem. The colorway, the pattern, the material, it's just gorgeous. It's just the softest thing ever. It's the same material as the cardigan. So if you did manage to get your hands on that cardigan, you will know it's the softest thing in the world. It is so cozy, and this jumper is just as soft. And I really love the design details on this. River Island do such a good job of making their items look more expensive than they are, making them look very, very design-esque. And I love that they've done that with these button details on the collar. I think they're just so beautiful, the way that they come up the shoulder on one side. I really, really love that. And I also love the fact that it's like a mock turtleneck, so it's really nice and cozy without being suffocating, without being too overwhelming. So this kind of jumper is the perfect weekend start with leggings and boots. You just want to chuck it on and be really super comfy. That is exactly what this jumper is to me, and I think those are great items to shop on River Island. Actually, their knitwear is some of the best knitwear I've had in my wardrobe, so I definitely recommend checking out River Island's knitwear. I'll leave a link down below. You can have a little explore yourself, but this jumper, oh, I'm gonna live in this winter. Do you ever get nervous to try something on because you're worried you've like built it up in your head and it's not gonna be as good on? That was what I was feeling, but now that I've got it on, oh my word, I am so in love with this jumper. It's just gorgeous, like a really, really elegant but super simple jumper to wear. It's so perfect with leggings because it's a bit more long line, so it's like it covers you at the back. You don't have to worry about like VPL showing or anything like that. I really, really hate jumpers that are too short that I can't wear with leggings because I just want to be comfy and cozy. But this is the kind of thing as well that you could easily like tuck into maybe like a slip skirt, wear with some wide leg trousers, some leather leggings would look really, really nice as well. It's one of those jumpers that's just so elegant and elevated while still being super cozy. And I also love the fact that it has a mock turtle neck, which I've spoken about this a lot, but being a shorter girl, sometimes big fat roll necks can be really, really overwhelming. They can kind of take over my neck and be a bit suffocating. So I really love these like mock turtlenecks because they're a bit more flattering while still being super cozy. And I love the button detail running down the shoulder. I think it's just such a gorgeous design. So yeah, this is literally one of those totem eat your heart out kind of prints. I love it so much, and I would definitely recommend picking this up during the savings. Now, speaking of knitwear, I've got another gorgeous jumper to show you guys. Another item that I feel like has so many design details to it that it makes it look so much more expensive than it actually is, while still being wearable and still being a really, really easily stylable piece for autumn, winter. It's this really gorgeous little cable knit jumper, and I just fell in love with it. Look at the cables running down. I absolutely love the fact that you've got the different bit on the shoulder running down the middle, and look at this kind of like, I don't know what to call this. It's like this oversized stitching on the shoulder. I just thought that was so cool. It's a really great way, especially if you're short like me, to elevate your shoulders, make you look taller and pull your look up. And I just thought this was, again, a really gorgeous knit to add into your wardrobe. River Island's knitwear, it's just such high quality, really stunning pieces. And this is the kind of thing that I feel like is a much more elevated knitwear piece. I would imagine this with like wide leg trousers or like a slip skirt, I think would be so beautiful. There's lots of events I've got coming up where I want to be elevated, but it's still like very much everyday wear, and I think this is the perfect knitwear jumper for that. So I'll leave a link to this as well as a link to River Island's knitwear down below. You definitely need to check it out this Black Friday and make the most of those savings. Honestly, River Island are just winning with their knitwear. I'm obsessed with this. I love this like extra little kind of cable detail that comes out, and this like drop shoulder effect is so cute because it's like quite a nice like slouchy look, but because the jumper's a little bit more elevated, it just is like a really lovely mix. I love the fact that it's a little bit cropped as well, so if I just kind of untuck it, it's like a really nice length, so they're great for just like with trousers, something a bit easy. But I've actually just started up with a little slip skirt because I thought that was a really cute way of wearing it and showing that it can be a little bit more like elevated. I feel like any of the knits in this video you could definitely wear with a slip skirt and style up a little bit more dressier, but this colour as well is just gorgeous. Such a stunning little kind of like oatmeal-y beigey look. I love it so much. Definitely one I'd recommend picking up in the Black Friday sales and making the most of the discounts. There's another thing that I feel like River Island does so well. It's their basics, but I wouldn't even call them like basic items. I would say they're elevated basics, the kind of thing that's like a staple in your autumn winter wardrobe, but they somehow manage to do like a little design detail to it. They like add a little flair and they elevate it so much that you end up getting loads of compliments, even though it's a really simple item. Exhibit A is this absolutely gorgeous little ribbed jumper. I absolutely adore my ribbed kind of like roll neck jumpers. I find them so easy to wear. Tuck them into a skirt, to trousers, wear them with leggings. They're so easy to style. But one thing that they've done, which I just think is so cute, is they've like frilled the collar, which I just absolutely love. And if you look closely on the cuffs, they also have these little pearl buttons, which I literally love. I mean, how designer-esque is that? The color as well is just stunning. The camels that they have on River Island, I feel like some brands don't get camel quite right. River Island nails it, absolutely nails camel. So if you are in need of updating any of your like wardrobe basics, those kind of like autumn winter staple pieces, I definitely recommend checking out River Island and being able to get those items in the Black Friday savings. It's really exciting, so I'll leave a link for those down below. This really is the epitome of just the perfect autumn winter basic. I'm so in love with this. I always love ribbing when it comes to these kind of like jumpers. I just find it really flattering, and look at those design details. I love the collar. I think it's really pretty on the collar, but the sleeves just, oh, they win my heart. They are so gorgeous. I didn't realize that they had like the little slit, so it's like a really OTT, really gorgeous sleeve. And do you know what, this would actually look amazing with as well as a layering piece if you've maybe got like a jumper to put over the top, or even like a blazer, and deliberately roll the sleeves up and then have the sleeves of these sticking out. Oh, that would just look so good. So another one that is such a great investment piece, a great item to pick up during the Black Friday sales, because I have a feeling I'm going to get so much wear out of this autumn winter. Now let's talk about shoes. River Island are one of those brands that just do such amazing footwear. When it comes to high street footwear brands, they are always one of my go-tos, and I feel like now is the season to start adding in those sparkly pieces, those festive outfits. And if there's one thing that I love doing when it comes to like glittery, sparkly accessories, is adding it onto my feet. So these heels, guys, you're not ready. Oh my goodness, how stunning are these. Are these not just the most stunning festive footwear you have ever seen? The most sparkly shoes I think I've ever had in my collection. I love them so much, and they look so designer-esque, and that's something that I love that River Island does. I think they do really well. It's bringing out more like affordable, almost like dupe-like versions of items that maybe you don't want to spend a huge amount of money on. And personally, I think those kind of like festive footwear I'd much rather go more of a high street version of. So when I saw these River Island ones, I just fell in love, and I would definitely recommend it, checking out their festive footwear, checking out their sparkly heels and the pieces that you want to shop to add into your festive wardrobe, because now is the perfect time to start doing all that party wear shopping, adding in those items that you want to get really festive in, that you want to dress up a little bit. But we're well aware that those kinds of items you only really bring out of your wardrobe at one time in the year. So if you don't want to spend huge amounts of money on, Black Friday is the perfect time to get them at a really great price. And River Island have so many gorgeous festive outfits and party wear pieces. So I'll link the shoes down below. I will also link below to just their party wear section. I definitely recommend checking out their shoes, their accessories, their clothes. They have really gorgeous Christmas outfits. Oh my goodness me. Look at these shoes. I'm so in love with them. They're just absolutely stunning. I remember actually last year River Island did a fairly similar version of this, but they had like bows. It was when the match and match shoes were like really booming and everyone wanted like sparkly bows on their shoes, and I'm actually so glad I didn't get them then, because I feel like these are a little bit more mature and a little bit more elevated, which I really like. So I would definitely say that whenever it comes to these things, like, don't ever feel like you need pressure to buy it, like quickly get it now. You know, sometimes it's better to wait and get it at the perfect time. To be fair, I feel like this Black Friday is just the perfect time. But these shoes, oh my word, I'm absolutely in love with them. I didn't realize they were wide fit, so they're slightly loose on me. I got them in a 4. I'm about a 3.5. So I might see if I can exchange these for a 3 instead, because they are ever so slightly big. So if you are wide-footed, you're going to love these. If you're a little bit more narrow-footed like me, I would say size down in them, but they still feel so lovely. Love the fact that they've got the kind of like strap around the ankle to really hold you in, and just the shimmery, glittery shininess I am just in love with. Oh, they are just the perfect Christmas shoe. Such a great piece to treat yourself to in the Black Friday sales. And it doesn't just have to be like special party footwear to shop this Black Friday. You can also add those really classic timeless footwear pieces into your wardrobe. I saw these heels on River Island and I fell in love with them. I feel like I've really been missing just like classic black pointed toe heels from my wardrobe. If you just want something like a little bit more evening-esque, maybe you've got some like really important meetings to go to, if you're going for a date night. I feel like I've got lots of like heeled boots, I've got lots of strappy heels, but I didn't really have anything in between. So I am filling that gap in my wardrobe with adding these in, and they are just so beautiful. I love a pointed toe. I personally find it really flattering, and what I liked about these is they're actually a little bit more of a block heel, so a little bit easier to walk in. They'll be a little bit more comfortable, and they just look so expensive. These are very Bottega Veneta inspired to me. Like the fact that they've got this kind of like quilting, I think is so gorgeous. So yeah, you can also shop those like footwear basics, those kind of items that are maybe like real essentials in your wardrobe that again you don't want to spend a huge amount of money on. I think are great pieces to invest in at this Black Friday. So I will link down below to River Island's footwear, because they have so many gorgeous pieces on there right now. Another gorgeous pair of shoes from River Island. Look at these. I'm absolutely in love with the fact that they're so elegant with the kind of like pointed toe, but you've also got the like block heel at the back. I just think they're so beautiful. Perfect like work shoe, a perfect date night shoe. Oh, so gorgeous. Now, I couldn't not talk about River Island without talking about their outerwear pieces, their coats. I love coats. I am such a coat hoarder. I have so many coats in my wardrobe, but I really love adding gorgeous, like really elegant, timeless coats into my wardrobe, because I feel like they are the outerwear piece. Like they're the thing that people see first, so I always want them to be beautiful. Now, if you've been watching the vlogs recently, you'll have seen these in a fairly recent River Island haul, and I wasn't supposed to keep both. I asked you guys which one out of these to keep. I wasn't planning on keeping both of them, but I fell in love with them both so much that I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep both of them because they are just so different from each each other while still ticking so many design boxes when it comes to my coats. I think I've gotten quite specific with what I like. I like it to be long line. I really love this like military-esque style. I want them to look more expensive than they actually are, and I've had so many compliments on both of these coats when I've worn them out. So I really love how different they are. The camel's obviously a lot more everyday, a bit more autumnal, whereas the green one I've actually been wearing to a lot of evening events, which I really, really like, and it's much more like on trend with the colour, a little bit more festive, so perfect for the winter months. So I will leave a link to River Island's coats down below because they do such amazing outerwear and such amazing coats. I have so many in my wardrobe that have lasted me years and years and years, and people are always shocked when I tell them that they are from River Island because they look so much more expensive. So definitely one to make the most of during the sales. I feel like that's a really easy way to hit that 25% off mark, to add a really gorgeous coat into your wardrobe from River Island. The coat that made me fall in love with the military style. I just adore this so much. Before I always kind of opted for like belted coats, things that I could cinch in my waist. This I can't cinch in at all, but I absolutely adore it. The length is stunning and I just adore the structure on it. It's so beautiful. The like kind of elevated collar, the structured shoulders, it's just so stunning. And as I say, it always gets so many compliments because it just looks so much more expensive than it actually is. It's always my favorite thing about River Island. I feel like their pieces just look like they cost a bomb, when in actual fact they are really great high street prices. So definitely one to try and pick up in the Black Friday sales, definitely one to make the most of the discounts on. And if green isn't your color, the camel is just as beautiful. I feel like the camel's a little bit more feminine and it has completely different buttons as well. Again, it's just so many design details that River Island think of that really elevate their pieces. I love the fact that they felt like, you know, the camel needed a bit more like zhuzh with the buttons. So they've got the like gold outline, whereas the green coat just has a plain black button. So I just love that. Absolutely love it. Again, the military style is just so stunning. It's so structured, so beautiful, while still being a little bit feminine, which is what I really love about these coats. So I would definitely recommend checking out River Island's coats. They have absolutely stunning outerwear pieces on there and really great price points. So to be able to get them at a discount as well is really exciting. So that is everything that I'd recommend picking up from River Island this Black Friday. As I said, all the links will be down below in the description if you want to shop anything from this video or just have a little peruse through the different categories yourself. I really do think this is the perfect opportunity to really make the most of that 25% off saving. I think that's just so amazing for them to offer that saving. Like, the more you go up with your items, because it means that the more you treat yourself, the more you save, which is so amazing. As I said, make sure you're subscribed to my newsletter if you want to see the daily deals as they go live every single morning. It means you don't have to sign up to loads of different newsletters. You just have one coming into your inbox. And also make sure you're following me on Instagram because I'm sharing loads of deals over on my stories there as well. But I hope you guys are enjoying the Cyber Week deals so far. I hope you're enjoying the early Black Friday discounts and that you're going to really make the most of the River Island savings. We've got lots more videos coming, so make sure to hit the subscribe button and I will see you in the next one. Bye!